I'm Steve Ono, the author of Can Any Guitarist Even Dream? And I'm here to talk to you about picking and fingering. Picking, downstrokes, head on up the strings. Right? Downstrokes heading down the strings. Go ahead and watch what you're doing. Make sure you're getting it right. Now, start with a lower string and go down up. Go ahead and watch what you're doing and try to stay as tiny as possible. The more you move your hand, the more likely you are to hit another string. These kind of mechanical exercises can get boring, but they're important. Otherwise, you can't do them without looking. You know what I mean? Now, once you get to the top, you need to come back down. I've got a pick. I'm picking individual strings. Strumming is when you hit 2 strings, or 3, or 4, 5, or 6. That's more than 1 string at a time. Now, besides using a pick, we can also use our fingers of our right hand. And the fingers of the right hand are pulgar, indice, medio, and annular. We don't really use the chico, the pinky, much at all. We just use these 3 and the thumb. And that is all Spanish because it is called the Spanish guitar. And the thumb is generally in charge of lower strings. And that's called a free stroke. And each one of these guys can be assigned to a third 1 string. Index third, middle on the second, and ring finger for the high E first string. Can allow for some really nice sounds. Now, finger picking can also involve playing 1 note at a time like a pick, only instead of doing down up, we go index middle. Or IM, indice medio. Now I'm resting on the string above. See how I'm doing that? Resting on the string above. Very important, otherwise I can't really apply a whole lot of pressure. If I put a lot of pressure on the string before I release through, it can be really loud. Now, the opposite of that's called a free stroke. See how I'm picking it free? I'm not landing on the other one. Again, alternating fingers. That can also be M-I, M-I, M-A, M-A, I-M-A, and a whole bunch of other combinations. Okay? That is finger picking. What are we doing when we're finger picking? We're playing with our fingers. That's right. So, what about the left hand? The left hand fingers are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and left hand fingers are placed at 1 finger per fret. And that is the 4 fingers, 4 frets basic. And if you want to, you can end up looking like a big half a spider, right? Now we can also take that spider for a walk 2 legs, 2 fingers at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or how about 3 and 2? Or maybe we'll do 3 to 4. Got to go up and down with everybody. And this is mechanical training for the left hand to be able to function on the guitar. Now, if you have little hands or you're a little kid, please do it up here around 9, 10, 11, 12, where things are nice and close together. And it's very easy to do up here because you don't have to spread your fingers apart so dramatically. It also sounds really pretty cool, you know? So go for a walk exercises also include the idea of playing with 3 and 1 or 1 and 3, 2 and 4, and of course 1 and 4. And I can actually change direction anytime I want, not just at the first string. Mechanical efficiency. The pick needs to be efficient, doesn't want to get close to the string, any farther away from the string, than it has to be. And when you're doing the picking, you got to make sure that you're not hitting it too hard, okay? And the same thing goes with your fingers. You got to make sure you're not banging on things too much or snapping things. Make sure that it sounds pretty. Have a good one.